Hello there, welcome to my channel. This is AH for Truth. Welcome. I want to talk to you guys today about security. Secure your assets, move your assets, digital assets off of the exchanges. You know, when I talk to people, I'm still surprised at the number of people who have their stuff, their XRP, their XLM, their ISO coins, their meme coins on exchanges. For heaven's sake, please buy a cold wallet and move your stuff off the exchange. If you are new to crypto, I wrote a book just for you. In the description, it's titled Crypto Made Easy, and there's a second book also in the description titled Cryptocurrencies: The Future of Banking, Finance, and Value Transfer is Here. Get both, $19.99 each. It'll be a blessing to you if you do not have much of a foundation, and even if you do and you're still cobwebby about it, that would help you lay a solid foundation in the cryptoverse. All right. I can't believe it that, look, let me beg you, get your stuff off the exchanges. And also, if you have, for example, you have a ledger or a decent wallet, all right, whatever wallet you have, and you haven't gone to look at your wallet in the last 3 months because, it's a cold wallet, everything is safe there. Yes, I think cold wallets are much safer, more so, not your keys, not your crypto, right? The fact that you have custody, you have your keys, it's your crypto, is in your possession. Here's what I need to say though. Oil your off-ramps. Check on that cold wallet. Go in there, use it, make a transfer of $10, get it back. Just get used to it, because we're entering October. Things are gonna fly. I really believe that. Besides past history, precedent, and the rhyming of history as we've learned, there's so many things converging right now that there's no way we won't see things exploding to the upside. And so I would say to you again, please get a cold wallet. You can get a ledger. There's a link in the description, in my description. If you don't like my face, get it elsewhere. I'm not, because some people might think, he's just trying to sell something. I've experienced losing opportunities because, first of all, I have a cold wallet. All right, I have cold wallets, several. But even engaging, using it, just making sure everything is going okay. All right, before I finish this video today, I just want to tell everyone that I will be back in Houston November 6 to 9, VIP one-on-one conference. If you want information, you're new to crypto or you have entered into crypto for a while now and things are a little bit hazy, and you're putting significant money into crypto and you need some training to really understand how these things work, well, send me an email for all the information. I will send you information, and then you make a decision whether it's something you would like to come to. November 6 to 9. So I'll be back in Houston. I was there in early September. It was great. And I look forward to meeting people again in a small group. We have only 10 seats. So the earlier you send a request and I get back to you, the better. All right. So back to my conversation about cold wallets. SIM swaps are becoming more common these days. It's funny because I hear about things sometimes that are far from me. Like, it's not, I don't have anything to do with it. It's like, it's happening over there. We had the Meme Coinology conference just last Saturday. It was great. It was from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. And the package is still available for sale. If you want, just go to memecoinology.io. Now, Jacoby was on there. He's a security expert talking about all the kinds of things that are happening right now with how people are stealing stuff. Well, guess what? I came to church on Sunday, and right after the service, I had made a mention to our church members that I'd like to host a crypto conference for the church and just teach people. Well, it's my church. I'm not going to charge them anything, but anyone who is interested, and a lot of people put their hands up. So I'm just going to teach them some basics and show them how to do certain things. And then if they want more, they can go further, right? Outside the scope of the church, but not for me to earn from them. I was just telling them, I'm like, this is not about me making money. You guys have to know what's happening. Right after the service, somebody came up to me and said, I know him well. He's been attending the church for about a year and a half or thereabouts, or 2 years. And he said, Pastor, you know what? I said, what? He said, everything you were saying, I was just looking and wondering, wow, this is so timely. He said he lost money last week to a SIM swap, and he tried to change his credit card 3 times. And that, well, sorry, it wasn't the week, it was the week before. And then immediately when he discovered what was going on, he went ahead to try to change his credit card. And each time he was still losing money. Unauthorized charges were still going through the new cards. There, you know, the level of fraud. People will not, I mean, they work hard not to invest, right? Their energy, like you and I are doing, to try to earn income in the future. Instead, they invest energy and time to steal from people who work hard for their money. You know, the Bible says the devil comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That's how I see it. It has to be the enemy, right? It has to be the enemy. And so you've got to really do whatever you can to protect all that you have. So if everything you have is on Trust Wallet, I must tell you this, again, nothing against Trust Wallet, but we know about Brother Clem in Nigeria who lost a lot of Wikicat on Trust Wallet. And that's not the only person. We're hearing of scams almost on a daily basis. But this was so real to me because this was somebody that I knew. You know how you hear about things, oh, somebody got robbed, or somebody got this and that and that. And it doesn't touch you because it's not so close. You feel bad, but not as bad as when it happens to you or somebody you know. And he said he had a SIM swap experience. That's just that. Jacoby told us during the Meme Koinology conference, again, I said you can go to memekoinology.io and see everything there if you're interested. It's 3 hours of pure gold for $350. It's amazing. People have said that. They've replied us emails thanking us for the information. But here's what I'm going to tell you. Jacoby talked about how going through an airport these days is a risk with respect to your cell phone and things like that. People have backpacks. You put your stuff in the backpack, you think it's safe. Somebody can just SIM swap. Not only that, they can tap when you borrow chargers in an airport or in a public space, you never know what's been done to those chargers to actually steal your digital assets. It's crazy. So we have to do whatever. And this is not to fearmonger or to scare people into, oh, what are we going to do now? No. But it's just to make you aware of what is out there. So in the description, you will find, I've got the Ledger link. I've got the Ellipal link. I like Ellipal. I call it a freezer of freezers, right? And then you've got the S-Tangem, and there's, Decent. I've always loved the Decent wallet, but I also Ledger was my very first wallet, and I still have a Ledger. I believe in ledgers. You know, I don't think you should put so much money out there into cryptocurrency and you have only one cold wallet. I think you should be looking at having others as well. And as values increase, I probably will not leave everything on one. Well, that's all I had for you today. God bless you all. Thank you for listening to me. I hope to talk to you and see you in the next one. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.